Always being at the bottom of the leaderboard can be hard. You feel like you aren't doing enough for your team, and you probably would love to get more kills in your games. Doing this isn't as hard as it may seem, but your first guess may not be the correct answer. Aim labs. Training your aim is probably the first thing most people look to when they are bottom fragging all the time. If I can't get the kills, it is because my aim is not good enough. I mean, sure, you will get more kills if you are more accurate, but you will probably still bottom frag because there are other problems in your game. I'm not going to get into all of the other problems you have in detail, but here's a list of other things to think about. Game sense, positioning, teamwork, utility usage, utility placement, crosshair placement, energy levels, and more. Try to rate yourself in these areas and see where you are weak. You want to be an overall good player, not just an aim labs Andy. Alright, you rated yourself, found what you are bad at in other aspects, but would still like to aim train, because you should still be doing this. It is one of the easiest ways to improve. I'll give you what I do, and I just recently peaked Immortal via training this way. First, I always start with 15 minutes of aim training and aim labs. Whether this is doing random tasks I like, going through my personal playlist, doing some of Demon 1's playlist, or even doing a Voltic to Cross Wuhusian playlist. Either way, I'll usually stop around 15 minutes. Second, it's time to hop in the range and do some normal bot shooting. Take it slow at first and then speed it up. Every now and then, I'll do some actual training in the range. Third and finally, I'll hop into either DMs or TDMs. If I'm playing TDM, I just play the game normally. But if I decide to play DMs, I go strictly for practice. I always start with the Sheriff, then the Guardian, and round it out with a game with the Vandal and Phantom. Lately, I'll force myself to get 20 kills with the Sheriff before I move on, 30 with the Guardian and Phantom separately, and then a win with the Vandal. I like to be good with both the Phantom and the Vandal, but you don't have to do both. Try getting 30 with one and consider that a win to start, and then make it harder as you train more and more. That is my current aim trainer. I don't do this every day, but probably 2 or 3 times a week. With all that, let's look at some other ways to get kills that don't require any of the things I've already told you. Use a shotgun. Worst comes to worst, you just don't have the confidence right now or are missing. It happens to everyone, but you know what will give it to you? A couple shotgun kills. Free kills and a little confidence back, now you are shooting, and the enemy is scared of every little close angle. Also, it is just simply great to stop people who rush all the time, and there are a lot of those people. Next, bait your teammates. Just bait them. Pick an initiator and use some flashes, stuns, darts, and wait for a teammate to run out and trade them. The enemy will be flashed, shooting, stunned, or tagged. The likelihood you get some kills will increase. Just don't bait your teammates and then not trade. They seem to get pretty angry about that kind of thing. Lastly, don't try so hard. Let's face it, you want to win every game you play and you want to do your best you can. Well, it isn't going to happen. There's too much randomness in teammates and enemies. So stop caring about winning and losing and care about improving. Not every game is as important as it seems. So take some risks, fight people you probably shouldn't, make plays that are bad, and then learn from them. If you try hard every game, you will never test your limits and make the plays that seem stupid, but aren't. You can try in the sense of wanting to win, but don't try so hard you can never make mistakes. There are definitely other ways, but I'll leave that for another video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more videos similar to this one. Feel free to comment what you have done personally to stop bottom fragging as well. Learning is challenging yourself to escape your limits.